Well, if you haven't heard, old Joe let one slip out last night. I'm not talking about him making a mess in his diaper. I'm talking about him using some profanity, which I will bleep out because I run a family show over here.
Do you think inflation is a political liability?
That's a great asset. More inflation. What a stupid son of a...
Instead of having his feelings hurt by the ramblings of a senile old man, Peter Ducey laughed it off.
I couldn't even hear him because people were shouting at us to get out, but somebody came up to me in the briefing room a few minutes later and said, "Did you hear what the president said?" And I said, "No, what?" They said, "He called you a stupid SOB." And I said, "Did he say SOB?" And the person said, "No."
Ducey, I think the president's right. You are a stupid SOB.
Yeah, nobody has fact-checked him yet and said it's not true.
In fact, everyone thinks it's funny.
I mean, today we had the President of the United States refer to a reporter as an SOB. Don, you and I got called a lot worse back in the day. We never got an apology. I don't remember that from the Commander-in-Chief.
Of course, if Donald Trump did that from the presidential podium live on TV, the media would have had a total meltdown, not only saying that he was undermining the integrity of the office, but they would have said that he was harassing the reporters and putting a target on their back and putting their lives at risk and threatening the First Amendment. Actually, President Trump did use those same bad words, referring to Chuck Todd. You may recall he called him a sleepy son of a bleep during one of his rallies, and little Brian Stelter got so triggered that he wrote about it in his newsletter and then tweeted an excerpt of that newsletter on Twitter where he said this. "It was wrong when President Trump was just a candidate, and it's even worse now that he's the president. These jabs expose journalists to threats and intimidation." His hypocrisy didn't go unnoticed, however, and soon little Brian started making headlines like this one in Mediaite, which is actually a pretty liberal outlet, which pointed out that, quote, "Soon Stelter found himself the target of widespread mockery after Twitter users unearthed a post from 2018 in which he ironically decried the presidential usage of the term." Little Brian and friends, however, tried to do some mocking of their own. They just did an entire segment ridiculing Fox News for reporting on the growing, disturbing, violent crime in Biden's America.
Let's take a look now at the imagined drama that Fox News presents every day. Let's cue the scroll. These are just some examples of the banners on Fox News in the past few days. You get the sense that America's gone to hell, the declining quality of life. America is apocalyptic hellscape.
There's nothing to be concerned about in Democrat cities. Oh, wait, what's this?
This is a bizarre scene for people who aren't used to this. You have some people are laughing, some people are videotaping.
I just threw something on fire, Chris, a firecracker.
Yep.
Something's on fire.
That was the Black Lives Matter mob attacking CNN's headquarters during the George Floyd riots in the summer of 2020, when Frankenstein's monster turned on its creator. Speaking of The Walking Dead, however, this wasn't the first time that old Joe has snapped on a reporter. Just last week, he actually told another Fox News reporter, Jackie Heinrich, that she asked him a stupid question. If his handlers ever make the mistake again of allowing him to have another press conference, I'm sure that he'll tell Peter Ducey to get off his lawn. He did call Peter and apologize shortly after, which is very gentlemanly, but I'm not going to apologize for making this awesome Joe Biden shirt, which you should order from my online store at markdice.com or click the link in the description below. Want to buy a vowel? I'm sure you do. Or if not, I'm sure you'll enjoy a Let's Go Brandon shirt and a Rest Dr. Fauci shirt or any of my awesome designs, all available in a t-shirt, and long sleeve, and a hoodie in a whole bunch of different colors as well. So head on over to markdice.com or click the link in the description below and check them out.